Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Pounder. I'm the online campus pastor here at New Life Christian Church. And every family is different. Every family has different dynamics that go on that not everyone always sees, but that you, if you're part of that family, you do see and you're able to recognize. Well, today we're going to talk about how you can strengthen your family dynamics, you strengthen your family bond no matter what is going on in your family. And we're going to look at that by looking at a story in the Bible involving a guy named Joseph. Now, there's two key Josephs in the Bible that I look at. One is the father of Jesus, found in the New Testament, and that's a great Joseph, but we're not going to talk about him. We're going to talk about a guy that's found in the Old Testament. His name is Joseph, and he's found in the book of Genesis towards the back half of the book, and there's a bunch of chapters dedicated to him, and he's got a lot of great stories. And we're first introduced to Joseph here in this story that I'm going to read. But just to give you a quick little background of who Joseph is in this family, is that Joseph is the favorite son of Jacob. And Jacob is the father of Israel. And in fact, another name for Jacob is Israel. But Joseph is the favorite son. And he's got this coat of many colors. And all the brothers are really jealous of Joseph because Jacob, that's his favorite son. And so we're introduced to Joseph here, and we're going to read the story and see how it plays out in family dynamics. Okay, it's found in Genesis chapter 37. Let me read this. Then Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. So they were already jealous of him, but now they hate him even more because of this dream. And here's what the dream says. He said, "Listen to this dream I had. There we were, binding sheaves of grain in the field, and suddenly my sheaf stood up, and your sheaves all gathered around it and bowed down to my sheaf. And the brothers said, 'Are you going to reign over us? Are you really going to rule us?' And so they hated him even more because of this dream and what he had said." Okay, so he's digging himself some graves here because he's telling his brothers, "Listen, I've got this dream, and in this dream, you guys all worship me. You guys all bow down to me. And if you're a brother or a sibling of a brother or sister who told this story to you or this dream to you, you would probably not think so highly of them either. I mean, I know I wouldn't." So again, the brothers did not like him. But then it goes on and on a little bit more. And it says this, "And then he had another dream. And he told his brothers, 'Look,' he said, 'I had another dream, and this time the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars were bowing down to me.' And he told this to his father and his brothers, and his father rebuked him. His father got mad at him and said, 'What kind of dream is this that you had had? Am I and your mother and your brothers really going to come and bow down to the ground before you?' And so now they're all really mad at Joseph here, and they're all really upset with him. And so the point that I'm trying to get to is, if you want to strengthen your family bonds, if you want to strengthen your family dynamics, look at yourself before you start pointing the finger at other people and looking at other people. See, Joseph lacked a self-awareness about what he was saying and what he was doing. He didn't realize that by him sharing this dream, that it was really upsetting his whole entire family. And because it was upsetting it snowballed and snowballed and snowballed to the point where a little bit later on in this chapter, Joseph is actually sold into slavery because his brothers couldn't stand him anymore. So Joseph's lack of self-awareness, Joseph's lack of ability to see what he said and what he did really affected his family. Because he lacked this, he destroyed his family dynamics rather than strengthening it. So again, here's the thing. If you want to strengthen your family dynamics, if you want to strengthen the bond that your families experience, look at what you say and what you do first before you start looking at other people. We all have a role to play in our family dynamics. We can't control everything, but we can control how we respond when people do stuff to us and our family, or we can choose to say how we are proactive in how we love and how we are kind to the people in our family. So I want to challenge you that if you want to strengthen your family today, look at what you say and what you do. And you can kind of control the temperature of your family. If you say something kind and loving and nice, it's going to strengthen that bond. if you say something mean and mean-spirited to someone else in your family, it's going to build a separation between you. And it's going to take all that more time to strengthen that bond. So choose to act in love and choose to act in kindness in what you say and what you do today. And here's the deal. If you're having trouble being kind and being loving, ask God to give you the strength. Ask God to give you the ability to share love and kindness to them. He will guide you on what you need to say to those people in your family, but you have to trust Him and allow Him to work through you so that you can be loving and kind in the way that God wants you, and so that you can strengthen that bond. So that's your challenge today. Choose to act in love and kindness. The love and kindness that's found in Jesus, in us, to your family, and strengthen that bond rather than tear it apart. That's your challenge today. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining me today. If you've got experiences, if you got stories that you love to share about how you've strengthened the bond of your family by loving and being kind to them, definitely put it in the comment section below. And if you've got more questions about it, you can put in the comment section below, or you can email me at tomp@newlife.church. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one.